Doom, and we're going to play a quick 30-second commercial beforehand.
We can just unload it in my box or something later on.
So I'll unplug my computer, which never ended up getting me.
What's that?
You remember that?
Yeah.
Sounds a lot better
On the street side, too.
This is my
Sounds
mouse.
really good on the street side.
Yeah. Can we sing the Doom theme, though?
Somebody was asking for that.
Silent lyrics.
Improvise.
Okay, so we have some more donations to read off. 2502 from Jeffrey Ackerman. This is a great thing you are all doing. Put this to Links to Dark for Dark Souls. Shouts to the 502 crew. Be sure to donate to keep pesky blue hounds from messing up your pots and pans at night. Actually, speaking of that, let's see where the Dark Souls name is at, since that's coming up pretty soon.
I can almost guarantee it's Links to the Dark.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No?
Not quite. We had a 1,300 donation.
That's true, yeah, the Yeti.
So, Links the Dark. So, Drewby Please is still winning at a very late donation of $1,337. And we have Links the Dark at $1,182.02. And we have $200 from Wadalchi.
Should be on the
For Wadalchi. And we have, and if you want to see the other choices, you'll have to look on the donation tracker. But coming up before Dark Souls, there's Super Metroid for saving and killing the animals. Or taunting them. So far, killing the animals is in the lead at $1,351.51. Save is just under $200 behind at $1,156.54. And taunt, which is where he opens the door and then just runs away, is at $145. For the Metroid Zero mission route, we have Kraid First at $0 and Ridley First at $130. Also, upcoming for the Doom games, we have some really cool prizes. We have the Baron of Hell Perler. That is, I think, a $10 donation bid for it. Yes, $10 will get you in for that. And if you want the Doom Complete Pack, that's a Steam copy of the Doom Complete Pack, that's a $5.
Do you want a better mouse pad?
No, I'm going to use this one.
Fine. Okay. There's a Razor one over there. Yeah.
You could just use this one. Oh no, I'll use this one. This is the one I'm used to.
Okay.
A calendar?
Yep. It's actually notes, but I use it as a mouse pad.
Oh.
Best mouse pad.
Can I just get some warm up first?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Start it up and like it's
Don't worry, I have plenty of donations to read off. So, $25 from Jessica Squires. I was floored by the amazing DKC runs yesterday. And I'm sad to be stuck at work missing the Portal 2 run as well as the singing. Put this towards whatever you want.
Whoa, it's kind of laggy a little bit.
Keep up the awesome work, guys.
Usually I can make sure all my settings are back to what they were.
Yeah, I need to make sure that recorded correctly.
Alright, we have $20 from Morton Grands.
What resolution is that?
Gamer, if you need to see where the demo locations are.
Just need to go down one. Right, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
What did you stream?
Okay. It should be good.
$20 from Morton Grands. Hey guys, are you seeing Want You Gone after the Portal 2 run is finished? Give these $20 to whatever Zernicus wants. Oh, we know what he wants. He wants to die hardest terrorist. Smooth jazz now commencing. We have $25 from Marcus Olenius. Greetings from the heart of Sweden. I lost my grandmother to cancer, so I want you guys to have some of my hard-earned money to kick cancer's ass. Please put my donation towards a 2-player, 1-controller Contra run. Game on! Yeah. And the
I'd
reason
rather play at 800 by
why we are
600.
gaming on is to raise money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, a fine nonprofit that is dedicated to saving lives through cancer research, outreach, and education. And this is Awesome Games Done Quick 2013, hosted by Speed Demos Archive, a fine speedrunning website with speedruns of over 700 games, and a great place to discuss speedrun strategies, and also featuring members of Speedruns Live. A great place for speedrun races.
There's no way to like save demo files, is there?
Can you run the game windowed?
Windowed?
Like
I'd rather play
borderless.
full screen. Just I don't want to change the settings like at the last minute, like just in case it messes me up.
Because you can capture.
Did you check that the bit depth is the same as the?
We have $20 from Michelle McLeish.
I mean, in the game.
Love Portal.
settings you can
Friends
change
don't
is
let
8
friends
bits,
science
16 bits, or
alone.
32
My
bits.
mother's a
Yeah,
cancer
32
survivor.
right now.
Please put this towards saving the animals so they can survive too. Great work showing that gamers usually help with saving lives. Thanks to all the runners. $25 from Daniel Bird. This has been an amazing marathon so far. Keep up the good stuff. Put this towards Mirrod's choice for the Wind Waker file name. $42 from Patrick Kesser. Hello, my brother and my boyfriend are both research scientists, so this donation goes to helping the fight against cancer and giving them work. The person reading the donations can put this money toward where he would like. I would say Contra 3, 2 players, 1 controller. Because Mr. K and Herblat are BFFs forever, and they are the Contra Conference.
It's kind of lagging a little bit. You see that?
Can you play at 800 by 600?
Yeah, that's what I'm playing on right now.
Okay. I'll use the desktop resolution.
Yeah. It's kind of lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
See? Yeah. I wonder if it's just captured.
So we have $30 from Brendan Dibell. Protolink here. Hi, Mirrored. I've lost 3 grandparents to cancer, so time to donate. Shout out to TLP and Team Liquid. Put this money towards Mirrored's choice for our Wind Waker file name. So, just so you know, I mean, we really love personal and touching donations like this, so please feel free to dedicate your donation to, you know, someone you've lost from cancer or someone who's survived cancer, and, you know, how your life has been affected by cancer. I mean, cancer is unfortunately an ubiquitous disease, and you know, we're trying, you know, we're raising funds so we can try to make it less ubiquitous. So we're all a community here, so we like to hear those donations. $30 from Kevin Masika. $30 towards 2 players, 1 diehard. And because you guys messed up the last time donation, the last name's pronounced Masika. Oh wow, I actually got it right. I'm 1 for 100.
Does anyone know what Barry Hell is for?
It's the pro. It's the Doom Pro.
Yeah.
Have you shown that on stream yet, actually? Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
I think
Please get it. Yeah.
I think we might not be able to record it then.
It's gonna be recorded on XSplit, right?
Yeah,
We can just use the XSplit recording. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's lower resolution anyway, so.
So yeah.
No, it's that if we're trying to record, it doesn't like to record it the way it's that we're trying to that's all.
So, well,
No, something else. Don't worry about it.
It doesn't work well. No, not chocolate.
Yeah.
I know that OBS does work well with DOSBox games.
So just trying to get this to the camera.
Sure. Can you
Alright, it's quiz now?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Okay, well, we're ready to start if you are then.
Huh?
Can you watch out
We're
just
ready to start if you are then.
if you can
Let me
go well.
spend the last minute warm up here.
Pretty sure I'm responsible for the box station.
You can see it.
Yeah, they can see that.
This is the Pro,
Sniper Demon.
and you can win this for, what is it?
It's the Baron of Hell, and it's a $10 or more donation during the Doom runs and Chex Quest, I guess.
Which is, I mean, really.
Hey, it's Doom Engine.
Yeah.
So you can win this. Make sure to get this safe pretty bad.
Oh.
Are you gonna explain stuff, or do you want me just to run over?
Actually, I want to focus on the game, so I'm gonna let you guys explain stuff.
Okay, well, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
So this is the first Doom. He's playing on Chocolate Doom, which is a source part of the original Doom code. Ports like Z Doom and others they add a lot of stuff like a jump button where the original Doom doesn't have jump. So Chocolate Doom doesn't add that at all. It's an accurate part, so that's why we're running it on this.
If it's accurate enough demo file to play back on the original.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that would make the demo file.
So his main method of movement is his strafe moving, which means he's holding the up and an arrow key, and that's going to add the velocity of both kind of directions. It's going to add up, and a lot of classic FPS have this, like Quake has it as well.
I'd rather have better health for this.
Yeah, this is one of the hardest levels in the room.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Some of the earliest levels are the hardest.
Especially if you don't have a lot of weapon choice. All he's got is a shotgun.
Oh well. At least I didn't die.
Lots of
I was
enemies
kind of
and
unlucky.
obstacles and harder skill levels.
The worst thing about Doom is definitely the narrow kind of hallways. It's easy to get stuck into.
Yeah, that was kind of a risky strat that I did there. At the SGDQ run, I just kind of took it really slow. Get these guys before they get me. Okay. And come on, someone there. Uh-oh. Yikes. Okay, well, that wasn't a good time, but
This is going to be one of the first kind of not so much,
people are telling you to speak a little louder.
Oh, sorry.
for me?
Me?
I think you, yeah.
So this is going to be one of the first kind of sequence breaks or kind of skips or what you call it. He's basically going to use the velocity. Oh yeah, that's it. He's using the velocity of a ledge. He's going to use kind of jump over onto another ledge, skipping a key card. I'm not going to explain.
So it's a sequence
Yeah.
break. It's basically a sequence break.
Yeah, this is the game is so old, like it's one of the first complex FPS games after Wolfenstein. So the game doesn't have jumping ability at all. So the closest you can get to jumping is to have enough speed to get from a ledge to ledge, and that's what he did there.
You get the barrel.
No, but it's okay. Sometimes I hit it, sometimes I don't. Here.
And back then people play with only pretty much using the arrow keys, so people didn't trade that much. So a lot of the insane speed ledge boosts didn't get tested.
Even back then, people realised that the tracker ball wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Okay. That was one of the spots I was worried about. There's so many enemies in there.
What are the risks of dying on any particular stage?
Do what?
What are the risks of dying?
Very high.
Yeah, it's very hard to run, yeah. Especially if you get enemies like either side. You're trying to shoot one, but the other one start attacking you.
So yeah, one thing with Doom and all FPSs in general is that the levels are very non-linear, and especially in Doom you can have multiple routes that reach the ending, and it makes it interesting to route a speedrun, because you never know.
There's an interesting skip coming up on this level. Basically, he's going to use
Oh well.
Oh,
That's okay, I can use him.
yeah. Oh.
What's he
no.
doing? Get out of here.
Yeah. He's going to use the head of an enemy to stop a barrier coming down, which will let him. Normally, the barrier will stop for like a minute. It won't let you go past it, but because it'll hit the marine's head, it'll instantly go back up. So that skips around about a minute.
So in here he's using a secret to reach the start area again and getting lots of pickups, and it's really useful.
key there. I'll go down there because I want to open up this area back here. Oops.
Do you mind if I read off some donations?
Yeah. Next level's kind of boring, so.
Okay, so $40 from Samuel Woodhams. Thank you guys for putting on this amazing event. I lost my dad when I was 11, so I'm glad people are this generous. Send this donation to Die Hard 2 Gamers, 1 Controller. We have $50 from Olivier Labonte. Thanks for killing my internet bandwidth for the past few days. As a reward, I'm putting my money towards this great cause, and also towards chance of the sweet Space Core Perler. Oh, and speaking of the Space Core Perler, we've drawn the Portal 2 prizes.
Yeah, speedrunning this and playing this section in general is really hard because you get stuck and there's barrels everywhere, so it's really easy to hurt yourself.
The invisible pinkies are a real thing.
Yeah.
Would you say the shotgun guys are probably the most dangerous throughout this episode,
yeah.
though?
They do a ton of damage.
They deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, like I think a point-blank shot can take off like half your health at this difficulty.
Yeah.
Might want to.
Okay,
Health is kind of low.
so the winner of the Companion Cube and Portal Perler is Sean Fraser. The Keep Calm and Continuing Testing Cross Stitch is Miroslav. Sorry, I can't read your last name. And Tom.
Okay, that's it. Thank God.
The winner of the Space Core Perler is Thomas Kushik, and we will contact you after the marathon using your PayPal email. And we have $25 from Thomas Lawrence. Great StarCraft 2 run, Railcoon. Loving the look of the FXO Open Team shirt. Put this donation towards Violet. Thank you for all of your efforts this week.
I don't know if we mentioned, but he's playing on Ultra Violence. He's not playing on Nightmare.
Yeah, Nightmare would be something else.
In Nightmare, I would not survive.
It would be a nightmare.
And this is the main difference, basically just respawning enemies.
They also move and shoot 3 times as quickly.
Oh yeah.
But to make up for it, you get double health and ammo.
Yeah.
I think I've completed 1 level, and that was the first level.
Yeah, when you pick Nightmare, it says this. Are you sure this difficulty is not even remotely fair, or something along those lines?
And they're actually not lying.
Nice save.
Oh, very nice.
So yeah, this is the boss level of episode 1.
Now, normally when you play this level on an easy difficulty, you use the rockets because that's the most damage. But on this one here, we're using the chain gun because of invisible pinkies.
Yeah.
If he hits an invisible pinky that's near him with a rocket, the splash damage from the rocket hitting the monster near him will also like affect his health. So
It probably doesn't show on the stream, but there are a lot of invisible pinkies in here.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to see in here. I mean, they're hard to see in general.
Yeah. And now they're gone, pretty much.
oh nice.
Yeah, it's pro.
Manliest.
Wow.
Manly strap.
No!
Pinky there. Dude, you chest bumped that big.
Yeah.
Chest bump.
But this is actually a good thing, because you actually... Yeah. The ending trigger for this level is that you kill yourself, but you gotta do it in a specific room.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like you're standing in that room and your health drops below a certain amount and the level ends.
Yeah.
And even if you have like cheats, invincibility goes on, it doesn't matter. It still drops.
I think it turns the cheats off when you enter the room, I think is what happens.
Yeah, it turns the cheats off.
Let me get this just to be safe. Wish I had a little bit more health, but that's okay.
We have $25 from Marcus Rauscher. Hey guys, we need a file name for Cosmos Ocarina of Time any percent. I would like that file name to be nailed. If you don't want a donation choice for that run, put my money towards Master P for Ocarina of Time 100%. Well, since we're just going to be using the first and second highest names for the war, and the second highest will go towards the any percent run, we'll put it towards Master P. Or we probably already did an hour ago.
2 hours.
Now here's the fists of death.
Yeah.
He's going to be using it's not exactly a wall clip, but he'll be activating a button through a wall just to activate the level end bridge.
Yes. Yeah. The game, even though it looks 3D, many things there still are very 2D in the game, like heat detection and everything. If an enemy is above you, like on a ledge, you can just shoot it and it will hit, because it doesn't care about height differences that much.
Yeah, in general, like, Doom does not actually have a Z-axis, so you can, like, if you're right in front of the switch, even if you're like 20 feet below, you can still press it.
Yeah, an enemy standing on a floor 500 feet below you will prevent you from jumping off an edge.
Yeah.
And a demon can bite you from 500 feet above you. It's a lot of fun.
However, you can also shoot that demon.
Actually, I'm not sure you can. I think you have to be able to see it on the screen.
Yeah, that is the...
Yeah, the enemies get to cheat a little bit more than you do in that respect. Yeah, they had to take a lot of shortcuts, because I mean this game came out when 486s were considered fast, so.
Yeah. And to compensate for it, you cannot really look up and down, so you kind of remain in the illusion.
Again, in soft spots like Z-Doom, you can look up and down, it actually enables it.
Yeah.
So that's why he's using Chocolate Doom.
This one has an option for it too.
Oh, does it? Yeah. Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, he's
I
a
was peeking through there to get it working.
well, Kubelwagon's a purist. He's not going to do that.
Nope. Nope.
So yeah, sometimes it's just better not to shoot the monsters and just wait for them to get out of the way and proceed. Saves ammo.
Actually, the reason I didn't shoot there was because it would have woken up the cacodemons on the bottom
Oh yeah,
of the
that
level,
too.
and they would have followed me up the stairs.
Yeah, sound will travel throughout an entire level if there's nothing blocking it. But
basically, shooting enemies can activate other enemies.
yeah.
It was surprisingly advanced for its time, and the game enemies can get angry at each other and start shooting each other.
Yeah, they
are.
This map here is very much a town hall style map, just a giant maze of doors, and it's really big and hard to deal with when you're playing normally, but the proper route through it is actually quite short, as you see.
Oh.
Also is the easiest secret level to find.
So this level has a really interesting glitch on it, and it's going to be skipping like nearly all the level.
So I can get it fast this time.
Yeah. This glitch one was discovered like only a few months ago, like half a year or a year ago.
Oh wow.
So who's discovering these glitches for Doom? Because I thought the Doom community, like Compete and such, was just mostly defunct now.
I don't know.
What?
So he basically just no-clicked into the void, and now he's looking for the magic angle to get the button.
Basically,
he needs some references for this.
Still can't really hear it, but oh.
This is still saving time most likely because this was one of the longest maps to speedrun before.
Definitely on ultraviolet as well.
This is a really tiny window here.
Basically, it's frame perfect, like pixel perfect as well.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, only from a
Can't get it.
Yeah.
what's the angle?
What the heck? This is the longest it's ever taken, actually. There we go.
Basically, the way the engine like draws like the graphics on the screen, it draws vertical like pixel lines. So what he needed to do there was get the right pixel line at the right angle. Oh, perfect.
That was rock jump.
Okay, so final level of the second episode.
Yep. Oh, and someone donated for me to fist bump the Cyber Demon?
Yes.
There we go.
Fist bump.
Yeah.
Rockets
on the
here are
previous
real
Lost
scary
Souls.
with all the Lost Souls going on.
On the previous level, you also saw the second way to jump, which is a rocket jump. That was also carried to Quake, but in here you can only kind of like get insane speed to reach ledges.
Cybro Demon.
It's really hard to rocket jump on this actually. That's a very advanced technique.
Yeah, it is really hard.
One of the interesting things with the Cyber Demon is that he does not take splash damage from the rockets, so they do far less damage against him than they normally do. So like any plasma-based weapon is much stronger against him. Or the super shotgun, I think, if you have that.
Should be almost dead.
He's a cheater.
The next boss on episode 3 is going to be a lot easier because he'll have the BFG, so...
But that's what the game had at the end.
I wonder what...
Not until the third episode, which is what he just started, so...
What are you doing?
Oh, this map.
So by episode it was like
Alright, let's see if we take a look here.
The shareware version had only the first episode, and you had to pay for the second and third one, and then the fourth one was released like, I don't know, a year and a half later or something like that. I think it came out after Doom 2.
Yes, episode 4 was Ultimate Doom, which I want to say was 96 or so.
It came out with the PS1 version. That was on the Doom.
Yeah, there's slightly tweaks. They changed around some of the levels.
And the graphics.
Yeah, the graphics.
But yeah, that's why you die on the last level of episode 1 to give you a climatic ending.
Well, it's literally just a Pantera song converted to MIDI, so...
Now, a lot of people think this level was really confusing because it looks like a maze. It's really not.
And he's picking all the armor for a reason in here, because that's the only one that's on the route for a long, long, long time.
Yep, up until the
I
boss.
just find it funny how this level is basically just a big thing.
Yeah. A lot of the maps had pretty cool things. Yeah. If you watch the 2D map mode, you can actually see a lot of things.
I've always liked this map just because it somehow manages to cram in every single wall texture in the entire game.
It's also got the best music in my opinion. I love this track.
You know which song it was taken from?
Oh, was it Slayer?
Oh, it was Slayer?
This, I think, might be South of Heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the first level of episode 3 is a Pantera song.
Mouth for War, I think.
It's behind the Crooked Cross, actually.
Oh, okay.
You could get into a big debate.
So we have $20 from Ivan Peck. Good luck for all runners and put this to Die Hard.
Okay, so for those of you who've never played Doom before, when the screen's white like this, he's completely invincible. It's a invulnerability power for the last like 30 seconds, I think. And he just takes no damage. He can still be pushed around by things, but he takes no damage.
It's basically the same as IDD QD, as everybody knows.
In fact,
here's
Oh,
another
very nice,
glitch
yes.
where he grabs the yellow key through the wall.
Basically, his hitbox area actually goes through the wall.
Yeah.
I think that's the all weapons cheat.
Yeah. That's weapons and keys and ammo.
Okay.
This
Don't
map
even
is
ask what
really
no clip
confusing
code
when I
is.
play it for the first time.
ID clip if you're playing Doom 2.
This one, it's a lot longer. It's like ID SPISPOPD.
Something like that.
PNPD or
Smith popped it.
Yeah.
That shows you how we all are.
It is possible to get the blue key the same way as he got the yellow key, but it's hard to get consistent, so...
We have $25 from Shutter Tricks. Please put this $25 and my previous donations, if possible, towards the Frank or Z Wind Waker file name. And yes, it is possible. Let's help obliterate cancer.
This kind of reminds me of a Doom 2 level.
Yeah, like the big open-ended kind of thing. I can see that.
You mentioned earlier that enemies can get angry at each other. Aren't there actually a couple of levels where you're supposed to use that facet of the AI kind of against it?
Doom 2, Tricks and Traps.
Doom 2 has
Doom 2,
that.
okay.
Doom 2 also has a level where you see the two main
The
bosses.
Cyber Demon and the Spider Mastermind, you can make them fight each other.
Right,
So he's not activating the pinkies. He's not shooting them.
Yep.
Yeah, you got the BFG now.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Doesn't just swinging your fist count as firing, which would wake everybody up?
Yeah, oddly enough, just swinging your fist at empty air is loud enough to wake an enemy across the entire level. If there's a clear path.
That's the Doom guy.
And yet,
Revving up the chainsaw, just having it out, does not wake them up.
right,
But
only
putting it out will.
There's one powerful fist.
You can even call
That's
it a
a
W fist.
sequence
Yes,
right there.
you could.
So yeah, that's another
Nice.
jump.
Or a dog.
Yep, so little jumps there. Usually you're supposed to hit some switches to raise some platforms for there, but you can straight over these now.
And this boss is just really easy.
Someone has actually
Wait,
done
that's
this
the
on
boss?
Yeah.
pacifist.
He's dead now.
Okay.
So yeah, the BFG is pretty broken.
Yeah.
Episode 4.
Here we go. This is like a whole different game now.
Oh yeah.
One
Are you
of the
walking
hardest levels in the whole game.
walls to go faster? Is that what you're doing?
Wall running?
Yeah.
That's in here.
So I remember how we said shotgun guys were dangerous. There's a whole bunch of them right here at the start.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them at you at the start.
He's trying to keep nice.
You got it.
You got the red key.
I'm gonna save just so I don't have to do that again. I have to warn, episode 4 is really more of a fight for survival than it is a speed run. Just because it's so difficult. I'll see if I can get through either.
So crowded corridors. No way
I
to
wish I
get
had more
around.
health, honestly.
I believe you can thank American McGee for this particular map, if I'm not mistaken.
There's a 9 Inch Nails Easter egg on that level.
Yes, I remember that.
This was a Tommy Tallarico soundtrack.
You are thinking of very wrong.
Yeah, this is Bobby Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby Prince did music for Duke Nukem 3D, Commander Keen series.
Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah, he did a lot of stuff for PC games back in the day.
Wasn't he basically also used to be a lawyer, so he knew how much you could copy some tunes? Yeah.
That's one of the big tricks right there. BFG grab through the wall. Like, this level for the longest time was thought to be near impossible to do from pistol start, but the BFG grab is what makes it really good.
Yes, Bobby Prince was a lawyer before he was a composer, so when John Romero handed him a bunch of metal tapes and said,
Tyson runs are great.
"Here, make music that sounds like this," he knew exactly how far he could push that instruction.
Yeah.
And did so.
What difficulty was that on?
It was on ultraviolence.
It's like, wow.
Yeah, ultraviolence.
How do you even do that?
A lot of patience. I think it took like 20 or 30 minutes.
Basically, back in the day, Doom 3 running had a lot of different categories. Like Tyson, for example, you can only use a fist. Pacifist category would be you can't shoot at all. And these are really hard on higher difficulties.
Episode 4 also has a really weird difficulty curve in general. The first 2 maps are some of the hardest, then it gets easier after that, and then map 6 it gets hard again.
Was map 6 the one with the pillar in the middle of the lava
Yes,
pit?
yep.
Okay, yeah.
I had a lot of fun on that one.
Is that still the one you're worried most about? Alright.
That MIDI.
The map after this one is like almost pathetically short, if I remember right. Yeah, this one. normally this is a blink and you'll miss it level.
Okay. We have $20 from Steven Chaput. Mapler, Swimmer, Summer 1, Summer 2. Love you, big sister. $50 from Marcel Blanco. Lost my grandmother to cancer when I was young. Keep up the great work, everyone. Also, die hard. We have $20 from Rasmus Jensen. Here you have $20. No, it's not much, but hope it will help. Give him to whatever the announcer wants. Well, that would be Contra 3. 2 players, 1 controller, low percent.
That's it. That's the level.
It just made it look like the exit was not actually, there was nothing on the floor that...
That's a Doom 2 style, I'd say.
Yeah.
They put some Doom 2 stuff in this episode.
Yeah, I think the exit background is the same as Doom 2.
Yes.
Okay, we have $25 from Jonathan Katzman. My last comment might have been too many characters, but regardless, you guys are still awesome. Put my donation towards Die Hard. We have $25 from Gerard Elpering. Hey guys, I noticed the majority of the challenges have already been met, so here's an attempt to start one for something everyone wants to see. $25 to Cosmo and Miles Super Monkey Ball 1 race. Let's make it happen. Yeah, sorry, but we are behind as it is, so that's not going to happen.
Here we go.
Yeah, perhaps bonus stream. So, $20 from Tammy Teal. Thanks for playing for this great cause. Please put this towards whatever you want. Well, you all know what I want, so... Exactly.
So this is the level you were talking about, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Pretty long.
Yeah, I'm still using my safe fruit here.
He's just got the mega health though, so hopefully that'll help a lot.
It's long and it's got a lot of narrow hallways.
And the big gimmick here is that teleporter in the center takes you different places depending on which side you enter from. So, a lot to this map. Also kind of unique in that you're required to kill a Cyber Demon at the end to open up the exits.
Big jump. Got it. Now that jump I did there actually skips a huge chunk of this level, but I'm going to have to run back through it anyway to get the invulnerability. Otherwise I'd have to fight the Cyber Demon without it. But just to be safe, I'm going to save.
If I remember correctly, this took multiple attempts at some of the games.
Oh, yeah. It took me, I died about 3 times on this one.
And then as soon as he started saving, he stopped dying.
Sounds alright.
Okay, we have $1,000 from the Yeti. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the beef jerky. The beef jerky is a wondrous body, like a magnificent beast made of completely dried meat. If only it could be so grossly delicious. Can I please put $1,000 towards Drewby, please, for Dark Souls character name? Oh, and praise the jerky.
First time.
So again with the weird difficulty curves, this map gets much easier than the previous one. Though the last level here was pretty good. Much more of a real level than the previous boss levels.
That's okay. I rarely make that jump. It's not a big deal if I miss it.
Ready to go last level, y'all.
Yep. This one's a bit longer than the final levels of the other episodes, but not by a huge amount.
Just want to stock up on ourselves here. Okay. These guys are nice.
So the BFG is a really complex weapon in how it works, and it's something that's not widely understood. Like, the wider blast of it is determined by your view. Like, enemies that are in your view get hit by it generally. Whereas hitting an enemy directly with the blast does a lot more damage, and I believe that also does more damage the closer you are to them.
Yeah, this is why the Spider Mastermind dies in one shot to the BFG. It's so big.
Jump off this here.
And dudes love the splatter.
3154.
Very nice.
Good one.
This was the true ending.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, this game has story.
That's what you may think.
Blow some spider demon.
Yeah, are we reading it or
after this?
Yeah.
Okay. Plus, I just want to get a little break before Doom 2.
Fair enough. I don't blame you.
Vanilla?
Do you mind if I read off donations during this time?
There, go ahead.
Okay, we have $20 from Jay Lamont. Oops. Hey guys, awesome job. Please put this towards A Link's the Dark, his Dark Souls file name. Shoutouts to 502 crew, especially Neskes and Zaynok. We miss you guys every day. We have... Oh, I love this.
That's true.
Mr. Bubbles, no!
Okay. Well, let's Doom.
Alright. Very good run. Plenty of donations to read off. So $25 from Jessica Squires. I was floored by the amazing DKC runs yesterday. And I'm sad to be stuck at work missing the Portal 2 run as well as the singing. Put this towards whatever you want.
Whoa, it's kind of laggy a little bit.
Keep up the awesome work, guys.
Usually I can make sure all my settings are back to what they were.
Yeah, I need to make sure that recorded.
Alright, we have $20 from Morton Grands.
What resolution is that?
Gamer, if you need to see where the demo locations are.
This needs to go down one. Right, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
What did you stream?
Okay. It should be good.
$20 from Morton Grands. Hey guys, are you seeing Want You Gone after Doom? And we're gonna play a quick 30-second commercial beforehand.
We can just unload it from my box or something later on.
So I'll unplug my computer, which never ended up getting me.
What's that? You remember, huh? Yeah.
Sounds a lot better on the street side too.
This is my
Sounds
mouse.
really good on the street side.
Yeah.
Can we sing the Doom theme though?
Somebody was asking for that.
Subtly lyrics.
Improvise.
Okay, so we have some more donations to read off. 2502 from Jeffrey Ackerman. This is a great thing you are all doing. Put this to Links the Dark for Dark Souls. Shouts to the 502 crew. Be sure to donate to keep Pesky Blue 54 cents. And Taunt, which is where he opens the door and then just runs away, is at $145. For the Metroid Zero mission route, we have Prayed First at $0 and Ridley First at $130. Also, upcoming for the Doom games, we have some really cool prizes. We have the Baron of Hell Perler. That is, I think, a $10 donation bid for it. Yes, $10 will get you in for that. And if you want the Doom Complete Pack, that's a Steam copy of the Doom Complete Pack, that's a $5.
Do you want a better mouse pad?
No, I'm gonna use this one.
Fine. Okay. There's a razor one over there.
Yeah. You could just use this one.
Oh no, I'm gonna use this one. That's the one I'm used to.
Okay.
Calendar?
Yep. It's actually notes, but I use it as a mouse pad.
Oh.
Best mouse pad.
Can I just get some warm up first?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Start it up and like it's
Don't worry. Portal 2 run is finished. Give these $20 to whatever Zernicus wants. Oh, we know what he wants. He wants to die hardest terrorist. Smooth jazz now commencing. We have $25 from Marcus Olenius. Greetings from the heart of Sweden. I lost my grandmother to cancer, so I want you guys to have some of my hard-earned money to kick cancer's ass. Please put my donation towards a 2-player, 1-controller Contra run. Game on! Yeah. And the reason why we are gaming on is to raise money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, a fine non-profit that is dedicated to saving lives through cancer research, outreach, and education. And this is Awesome Games Done Quick 2013, hosted by Speed Demos Archive, a fine speedrunning website with speedruns of over 700 games, and a great place to discuss speedrun strategies, and also featuring members of Speedruns Live, a great place for speedrun races. Around for messing up your pots and pans at night. Actually, speaking of that, let's see where the Dark Souls name is at, since that's coming up pretty soon.
I can almost guarantee it's Links in the Dark.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No?
Not quite. We had a 1,300 donation.
That's true, yeah, the Yeti.
So, Links the Dark. So, Drewby Please is still winning at a very late donation of $1,337. And we have Links the Dark at $1,182.02, and we have $200 from Wadalchi for Wadalchi, and we have, and if you want to see the other choices, you'll have to look on the donation tracker. But coming up before Dark Souls, there's Super Metroid for saving and killing the animals. Or taunting them. So far, killing the animals is in the lead at $1,351.51. Save is just under $200 behind at $1,156.50.